Hi, I'm Jim Miller for the Real Football Network, and welcome back. Let's dive into another Week 2 matchup as the 1-0 Arizona Cardinals go on the road to Soldier Field and take on the 0-1 Chicago Bears. What do I like about Arizona? How about the return of Carson Palmer? He looked magnificent last week in that win over the New Orleans Saints. 19-32, over 300 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Utilized all his weapons. John Brown, the speedster, we know what he can do. How about getting the tight end involved in Darren Fells? And also, look at David Johnson. That's a rookie draft pick from Northern Iowa who produced last week also for the Arizona Cardinals. What I also like, how about their red zone defense? They were one of the best red zone defenses in the National Football League all through 2014, and they look to start 2015 pretty swimmingly. Last week only gave up 1 red zone touchdown to the New Orleans Saints in 4 attempts when New Orleans got down there. Now, what do I like about the Chicago Bears? I like their ability to run the football. Matt Forte last week had over 140 yards, and then you chip in his other 5 receptions for 25 yards out of the backfield. You know, it's good all-purpose yardage because New Orleans, that's where they hurt the Arizona Cardinals. It was the yardage by Mark Ingram, and then you look at Kerry Robinson out of the backfield. That was a problem for the Cardinals. I also look for Jay Cutler, the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, to handle the blitz. I got to believe James Betcher is going to try to light Jay Cutler up. He needs to keep his poise. He needs to continue to have answers at the line of scrimmage from his offensive coordinator, Adam Gase, to continue to improve in this offense. I think he looked poised in week 1 against Green Bay. Had answers, as I mentioned, with check with me's against a Bear defense, and that needs to improve for the Chicago Bears. Last but not least, I like Vic Fangio as a defensive coordinator. When you look at his matchups against Carson Palmer out in the NFC West, he basically held Carson Palmer to a low 80 quarterback rating. Carson did have his success. He's a great quarterback, but he finished basically in 2 games, 4 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Can the Bears put the type of pressure on Carson Palmer and make him uncomfortable in the pocket? No sacks last week versus the Green Bay Packers. Maybe this is the week that they can chalk some up and get on the board with the pass rush. So I'm going to take the Chicago Bears at home in an upset, 27-24. Should be a good battle, and we'll see how these quarterbacks fare in week 2. For the Real Football Network, I'm Jim Miller. Thanks for listening.